Truthfully, I wasn't going to narrate tonight, and I decided I am obscenely bored. So I figured, I'd crank something out for you guys. I'm hoping I can upload it tonight, otherwise it'll be uploaded tomorrow morning. We'll see. I don't know. Depends. Anyways, what's up? I got a match today versus someone from Battle for Charity by the name of Asaw. I think he sent me, she, we're going to assume he, sent me his YouTube, and I just forgot to write it down, so if you're watching, just post a comment or something. And I'm looking rather RWJ-ish today, but I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, I'll play it back right now. First thing you may or may not notice is that I'm not actually using a headset anymore. I'm actually trying out the stock mic, so let me know how that's working out for you guys. Anyways, he's going to lead with an air food. I'm going to go with my Scarf Wargle. Not actually a misplay on this one. I decided to do it because, Scarf U-turn. Hey, you can't go wrong, especially if the lead might be scared off. But the only reason Airfoon isn't scared off is because it gets the priority substitute thanks to Mischievous Heart. So all I really managed to do is switch out and break the sub. So I'm going to go to my guard chomp, and I know my guard chomp has double chop. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to break the sub with the first chop, hopefully, and then we'll hit it. We'll make actual damage to the second one. But he switches to Notori, and I'm just gonna take double steel thorn damage instead. I'm like, oh god. And I do have Fire Fang on this, but I don't know why I switch out. I switch out right now because I'm thinking it won't take it out for some reason. I don't know, Notori seemed very bulky, and I guess I'm underestimating Guard Chomp on a not stab move, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like it can take it out. Anyways, we have a blind double switch, and he goes to Starmie. And for some reason, me thinking I can take an Ice Beam, I stay in and I go for the Woodhorn. I get a crit on the Randarosu instead. That could have definitely been, I don't know, that could have been a bluff on my behalf, but I don't know. It turns out not to have Ice Beam, as you'll see later, because there's a lot of scenarios where it could have used it, but it didn't. Anyways, Randarosu comes in, goes for the U-turn. I don't take that well at all. I don't know. I really don't know what my logic was here. But he goes to Notori, and I use Woodthorn on it, or Woodhorn, whatever. Steel Thorns kicks in, and, we're not really sitting too good. But I'm gonna stay in, because if it tries to go for the Leech Seed on the predicted switch, that's good too, because I have Herbivore. And it actually goes for the T-Wave. Now, I don't see T-Wave on Notori that often, because I don't really see a point in it. Like, you have Gyro Ball 9 out of 10 times, so why would you weaken the power of your own Gyro Ball? So, whatever. Anyways, I SD up, he goes for the T-Wave, and I decide I'm going to go for the Jump Kick and see how much damage it does, because I'm getting near the end of my lifespan, so to speak, with this deer. So I do a great amount of damage, and he goes for the Rocks. I was really hoping he'd go for the Leech Seed, predicting me to switch at that point, but he doesn't, and he just sets up the Rocks, which is, also a good play. Rocks are Rocks. Rocks are good. You know how it is. And, I'm gonna go for the Mega Horn, predicting some kind of switch, because I'm thinking, maybe he values his Notori or something like that. And if it really misses whatever, I can still handle Notori, so switching up moves was kind of a gamble there, but it really didn't matter. Then again, if Jump Kick missed, that could have killed myself, so either or. Anyways, Randarosu comes in, so it really doesn't matter what I did, because it's going to come in with the U-turn, and he's going to get Switch Initiative again, so whatever. In this case, he's going to go ahead and bring in his Starmie, and I go ahead and bring in my Zapdos, because it's probably the best thing I have to take special hits. Just looking at the rest of my base sets, I didn't really come prepared for one. I don't know, I bring Starmie a lot, but I don't really prepare for it. And he switches out, so I'm thinking now, without a doubt, he doesn't have the Ice Beam. I was going to go for the Agility initially thinking I could live in Ice Beam, but I don't take one, and he just goes for the switch, and I'm like, cool. So, HP Grass. Here, I definitely should have gone for Heat Wave, because now that I locked myself into HP Grass, he can go into Air Food and Encore, which was not something I was thinking about during, during the live match. But, he goes for the Encore, and now I'm trapped in HP Grass, and I have no choice but to, switch while he either gets a, free Leech Seed or a free sub. I forget which one he goes for immediately after. But that HP Grass does shit damage, and there's no way in hell I'm going to stay in, so I'm going to get out. I think I really couldn't tell you what I go to. We'll just wait. Okay, so I guess I go to my Warble right now, hopefully to scare it off, but I don't think I'm going to, because I actually plan on trapping myself into Brave Bird as opposed to U-turn on this one. So he goes for Leech Seed. I really don't care, because this Airfluent's actually kind of pissing me off, and I just want this thing dead. Because Airfluent isn't really an attacker, it's just meant to just sit there and fucking stall the shit out of you with Leech Seed and all these other support moves thanks to Mischievous Hearting. It has a great supporting move, well, it just makes it a bitch to deal with. But he actually goes for some kind of offensive move, and I outspeed him, and I'm like, cool. So I take it out, and he doesn't realize I'm Scarfed, which I guess is actually, you know, that could definitely be an innocent mistake because Airframe gets priority, and he doesn't know whether or not I'm running a bulky Warble, or I don't know what Airframe's base speed is, but he didn't know I was Scarfed. So, whatever. Do a decent amount of damage to Starmie. I'm thinking it's a more defensive variant if I did not at least bring it into the red, because that's a stat break, but that shit fucking hurts. Anyways, he's gonna go for the T-Bolt because he doesn't have Ice Beam, and he said that was a misclick, but it worked out pretty well for him. I mean, I went for the agility, and he got the para on the turn that I went for the agility. So, on top of me being, you know, somewhat in a bad spot, he gets to hit me again, because, actually, no, that is my bad spot. I'm just rambling right now. Okay, well, he goes for the intended move, and, I'm thinking, you know, maybe I could live that because he's a more defensive one, but he gets a crit. I don't know whether or not it mattered because I don't know his EV, spreader investment. All it really did was just manage to piss me off. So I was like, oh, you got the para, and then you got the crit, whatever. So I'm going to bring in Mew, and I think here we can definitely gauge what kind of Starmie it is, and it does about 110. I could plug that in the damage calculator. I really don't give a fuck because I just go for the Shadow Ball, and that takes it out. So we're okay. I know he has 2 left at this point. I think I have 2 left as well, but as you can see, he sends out an Unknown Akusu, and I'm not really equipped to handle this thing at all. I'm going to go for a Psychic, knowing that he's going to take the opportunity to boost up regardless of whatever I do. He's going to go for his Dragon Dance, as I said. So all I can really do is stay in here and hope to live in Outrage, but that's really not going to happen because this thing has like a base 140 attack, if I'm not mistaken. It's very over the top, and with Outrage, without any defense investments, that's just going to fucking clean the field with me. And he's Life Orb, so I really had 0 chance whatsoever. Oh no, I had 3 left. Now I have 2 left, excuse me. Okay, well, I go into my Empoleon, who is my my sub Pataya set. Now, I do realize that pitch barriers are illegal. I completely spaced when I brought it into the match, and I do activate it right now, and I do go for the agility, but you're actually going to see next turn that all of that was for shit, and I should have just straight up gone for the Ice Beam. I was just expecting to outspeed it, but he goes for the Outrage, telling me that fucking Ono Nakusu is going to be a pain in the ass, and that he could possibly be Jolly. I don't know. I don't know what the speed difference is there. But anyway, he gets a 2-turn... What is that? 3-turn Outrage, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, he hits himself, and I went for the Swords Dance knowing that he would more than likely kill himself because he's boosted up 1. And I don't know what his last one is, but having a +2 Chomp is never a bad idea versus, you know, just wasting a move, especially if he goes to kill himself. Turns out to be an Infernape. I'm sitting on a decent amount of health, so I don't know why he went for the Mach Punch. Especially because he saw that I'm a Swords Dance, so he knows I'm not Scarfed. I wouldn't Scarf Swords Dance myself. What? It's fucking, yeah. Anyways, whatever. I'm going to go for the EQ, and that's going to be game because he's the Life Orb variant. So, good game, Asaw. Definitely had a lot of fun with that. And that's going to do it for tonight. Let me know what you guys think of the microphone quality, because my headset has been reduced to this because I broke it on one of my stream nights. I mean, I can still fix it, but I tested out the stock mic and it sounds pretty good. I might have to amp the volume a little, but whatever. Anyways, not really much in terms of updates. Just got a lot of matches coming up. You know, the Mosh Pit and the Ninbuzz and then me and then all this other stuff. Okay, whatever. Bye.